Alright, so I'm going to do things one step at a time. This is my second take in doing this recording. The first time round, what I intended to do, which I'm not going to do now, is record ES, so S&P 500, Nasdaq, NQ, and Dow Jones, YM, all in one recording. I'm actually going to split this up into 3 recordings and post this on my YouTube channel. And this will be specific to YouTube in the sense where every single day I analyze the daily range and make predictions as to what I do believe is going to happen in the future, what has happened and what I do believe is going to happen in the future. So anytime, bro. By the way, one thing to note, these recordings are raw, authentic, and get straight to the point. So I'm currently at work at the moment, and there will be times where I'll be speaking to customers, or customers will be speaking to me, or they'll be making little remarks, vice versa. Please do disregard that from my analysis, as it's just one of those ones where man, I love price action, man. And if the markets is open 24/7, I have to be there just with the markets, man. So that's the sacrifice and risk I'm taking right now. You know, working whilst analysing and recording my thoughts and processes. So with that being said, we're having a look at the daily time frame at the moment, and we're having a look at yesterday's price action, which is the 26th of August 2024. Now we're going to start off with ES, then move over to NQ, Nasdaq, and finish off with YM. Alright. So this is part 1 of 3 for the day. And as we can see, the highs that was formed on the 26th was 5669 whole, before the lows was booked at 5619. So the range wasn't that much as a whole, but what we have seen is a spike above buy stops. Relative equal highs was located at this area, and we took those relative equal highs out and we closed inside of the prior day's range. You know, prior day's range is on the 23rd of August, which is the Friday's trading. And as you can see, Tuesday we've gapped lower, and we've yet to deliver to the upside or to the downside. Now, I do believe with what has happened on the Monday, because this is not ideally what I'd want to see. I'd want to see a rip above this region and a closure above the relative equal highs area. Because this is not what has happened, right? There is more of a potential for the market to draw to the downside at 5582 3/4. Now, going into my weekly analysis, right? What I was expecting was a draw up into this area before a sell-off, right? Sometimes what you expect to happen in price action doesn't always pan out that way. And what I'm seeing right now is the potential for 5582 3/4 to be targeted. Whether that's today, whether that's Wednesday or Thursday, is anybody's guess, but the best thing to do would be to have a look at the Forex factory. Yeah. The Forex factory, and anticipate high impact news with the days that could liquidate either the liquidate sell stops or buy stops. So what I'm really trying to focus on here is the comparison between ES, NQ, and YM. So as we can see, we've spiked to the upside. We closed off as a bearish spinning top, and going into Tuesday, we've gapped lower, and we're currently at a bearish spinning top in between the close and the lows of the prior day dealing range. So if you was to compare that to, before I even do that, let's have a look at the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame, nothing much. Weekly buy stops has been poached. We have a volume imbalance located between the 55880 region, psychological region there. Let's have a look at the daily, and let's have a look at now I was going to show you guys ES, but I'm going to save that for another recording, sorry. So what I'm going to do is close this one off and move on to NQ, which is Nasdaq.